It's a bit of a cold, rainy day here in Vancouver, and that's got me thinking about soup. And on a day like today, my #1 way to warm up is a nice big bowl of miso soup. It's as comforting as mom's chicken noodle, but I think more satisfying. I mean, it's salty, it's savory, it's got that umami quality everybody loves. It's kind of like a nice big hug from a Japanese grandmother. But there's one thing it's definitely not, and that's filling. So that got me thinking, how can I turn this beautiful soup into a nice hearty dish for a cold day? Come back to my kitchen, and I'll be giving you my spin on this Japanese classic. My name's Shaun Sanders. Welcome to Appleseed. The sweet potato, a super delicious, versatile vegetable native to South America, but popular all over the world, and with good reason. These babies are super nutritious, especially compared to conventional potatoes, high in vitamin A, C, fiber, zero fat, and low in calories. This is a recipe you can feel great about feeding your family. And with a total prep time of only 35 minutes, makes it a great meal for after a long day at work. All right, let's get into it. Here's everything you're gonna need for my sweet potato miso soup. So here's the grocery list. Sweet potato, onion, garlic, ginger, carrots, scallions, red miso paste. You can find this at most large supermarkets or definitely any Asian market, and tofu. I'm using firm because I like the texture, and I prefer to use the organic, non-GMO certified kind whenever I can get my hands on it. So we're just gonna go ahead and peel and chop all of our veg, except for the scallion. We're gonna be pureeing this, so how you cut it really doesn't matter. You don't have to do anything pretty. The only thing to keep in mind is that the smaller you cut it, the faster it's gonna cook. So I've got a large pot here over medium heat with just enough coconut oil to coat the bottom, say 1 tablespoon. If you don't want to use coconut oil, you could use canola or anything you have is fine. Let's go ahead and add all of our aromatics, onions, carrots, garlic, and ginger. And we'll just sweat that over medium heat for about 5 minutes. So it's been 5 minutes. Our vegetables are looking nice and translucent and very fragrant. Now we'll add our sweet potato. And we'll cover with 1 liter of water. We'll drop that to a simmer, cover, and cook for 20 minutes. In the meantime, we'll talk about ginger. It's time for a chef tip. Today's topic, peeling ginger. Now, I mean, conventionally, you could just take a knife and just sort of peel it that way, but unless you have excellent knife skill, as you can see, you'll be wasting a lot of ginger. Or you could use a vegetable peeler. But yeah, that doesn't really work at all. The #1 tool for peeling ginger you already have in your kitchen drawer. It's a normal teaspoon, the same one you use to stir your coffee every morning. So, as you can see, you just go ahead and press down and scrapes the skin off. You're wasting almost nothing, and it actually works very efficiently. Awesome, right? So it's been 20 minutes, and as you can see, everything in there is nice and tender. It's time to puree. So I've got all the goods loaded in the blender. We're just gonna go ahead and add our miso paste. And we'll just puree this on high for about 1 minute. So now that our soup's nicely pureed, we'll just go ahead and add that right back into the pot. Smooth as velvet. Then we'll hit it with our tofu. This is half a block. I've diced into about 1 centimeter cubes. And last but not least, our green onion. We'll just stir that over low heat until the tofu is warmed through, about 1 minute, and then you're ready to serve. Well guys, there we have it. A miso soup that can give your favorite sushi joint a run for its money. You can eat it as is, or if you want to get a little fancier for a dinner party or something, you can garnish a little more green onion and some julienne nori. Nori is roasted seaweed. It's a thing they wrap sushi in. You can find this just about any grocery store. This is completely optional. So what you're gonna do is you wanna roll it up nice and tight, and you're just gonna run your knife through it. Well guys, that's all there is to it. If you like this recipe, you can find it in full on my Facebook page, link in the description below. Be sure to stay tuned for more unique recipes and helpful how-tos. Until next time, my name's Shaun Sanders, and this is Appleseed.